Hello, viewer. Welcome back to Conquest of Azeroth. We're going to continue leveling up our Witch Hunter today. Let's get right into it. I have a few things to mention. I have added an immersion mod, and then another mod. It's an AI voiceover mod. I decided to add this because I noticed that no matter what I did, I struggled reading. Now, I am a little dyslexic, just a little bit. But I thought, meh, you know what? As I continue to read quest dialogue, I'll get better. I didn't, so I went to go look for an add-on to maybe make it easier to read quest text, maybe a way to break it up, and while doing that I found this AI voiceover mod. I gave it a little bit of a test run, and so far it sounded pretty good, and I'm excited to try it out. I also thought that maybe it would break up the monotony of my voice, since obviously I'm talking a lot, especially over the course of an hour, and I thought it makes better background noise. That being said, as per usual, this is Hardcore Resolute. I only have one life. I gain experience at vanilla rates, and this is just a nice, relaxing playthrough. Not rushing, not worrying about efficiency, just enjoying playing the game. Anyway, before we start, I'm going to quickly make sure that my profile is set to the right one. There we go. But yeah, here, let's give it a go. Let's go ahead and turn this quest into William Pessel and see how this goes.
You need something?
So we're going to turn this quest in. Yep, we'll complete it.
You were busy hunting kobolds, were you? Thanks for the candles, adventurer, and here's your reward.
See, not bad. I don't mind it. Like, yeah, you can tell it's AI, but, you know, who cares? At the end of the day, it doesn't sound too bad. Like I said, breaks up the monotony of my voice. And, you know, at the end of the day, I do these videos for fun, right? And reading all that quest text, it's not that I don't mind it, but reading it out loud definitely gets tiring, and I think it affects my commentary. Now, my commentary is not the main point, obviously, but I noticed, because I do watch my own videos, like I'll just play them in the background. Sounds kind of narcissistic, but I actually don't mind the sounds of me playing games and the sounds of my voice, because it helps me kind of listen out for my bad habits. And I noticed that as the video goes on, I will sound way worse because I'm getting tired of talking. So hopefully this helps me maintain a better speaking voice the whole way through. Let's go ahead and grab our rewards here. Looks like we get all of these. 8-slot bag. Nice.
My brother Morgan is waiting in Stormwind for my shipment of candles. I don't have enough time to make the trip myself, but if you'd like to take him the shipment, he'll pay you well. I've packed up the candles, and you can find Morgan in our shop, Pessel's Apothecary, in the Stormwind Trade District.
The only downside to this quest, this immersion dialogue, is that it kind of glitches out the quest accept box. I don't know how to fix it. I tried messing around to see if I could, but I couldn't find a way to. But on the bright side, it's only when you're accepting the quest, so not really, you know, of great importance. We'll go ahead and accept.
See you around.
Now we do have a couple more quests to turn in, and we are going to level up. So let's get this done, and then we can check out our new abilities.
Light be with you. This is bad news. What's next, dragons? We'll have to increase our patrols near that mine. Thanks for your efforts, adventurer, and hold a moment. I might have another task for you. Thanks to you, we know the Fargo Deep Mine is infested with kobolds. Now we need a scout to investigate the more distant Jasper Lode mine. Explore Jasper Lode and confirm any kobold presence. To reach the mine, travel east along the road until you reach the Tower of Azora. From the tower, head north and you'll find the mine in the foothills.
Classic quest, exploring the Eastern Mine. Now this tutorial quest wants us to die and use the respawn at nearest town ability. Spoiler, I can't do that. I can't die. I'm a hardcore player. So I just have to abandon that quest. Okay, let's go ahead and turn in our quest to Remy 2 times. No, is that a goblin? No, it's a baby orc. A child orc. Anyway, let's turn in this quest.
Thanks for the dust, adventurer. Here's your cash, and here is a token from associates of mine. You might find it useful. Useful.
Why does Remy 2 times? That's why he's called Remy 2 times. He has a habit of saying the same thing twice. Oh my god. See, this is the bright side to reading quest dialogue, is you kind of like learn things that, you know, you never had context to before. And that, because in the last episode, I remember I kept reading his dialogue and I was like, why does this guy keep reiterating what he's saying? But it's because that's his thing. He does that. He has like a stutter or something. God, it makes so much more sense.
Safe travel. Thanks for the dust, adventurer.
No,
Here's your cash,
my inventory's
here is
full.
a token
Oh
from
my
associates
gosh.
of mine. You might
Stop talking. I like how I just started walking to the inn when there's a blacksmith right here.
King's honor, friend.
Okay, let's clear up our inventory. Now, we did get a lot of quest rewards too, so I guess we should also... We have a pants upgrade here, so let's start with that. Collect these transmogs as well. Okay, I got all my appearances.
Need help?
Now, we have a lot of green items that I'm holding on to. I'm wanting to do enchanting. But there's no enchanting profession trainer nearby, it seems. Let's check with the guard and see.
What are you looking for?
Profession trainers.
I know of a few people around here that practice a profession or two. What profession do you have in mind?
Enchanting.
Josetta has been a blessing to this town with her aid of the local guards. If you seek her for training in the ways of a priest, you can find her in the Lion's Pride Inn.
Okay, I didn't ask about priest training. I asked about enchanting training. However, the map marked the Book of Artisans, which is Conquest of Azeroth's like special catch-all trainer. I don't like that though, so here's what we're gonna do. We're actually just gonna make a walk to Stormwind real quick, and we're gonna learn enchanting the proper way. When I'm playing by myself, I like using the Book of Artisans, but these playthroughs are about immersion and relaxing. So, you know, nothing wrong with taking a ride up to Stormwind real quick and learning the proper way. while we're here, we might as well turn in this quest.
Hey there.
It looks like the intro dialogue does not play. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's try that and see if that works.
How are you? See you later.
Does not seem like it. That's okay, though.
Good day to you.
Here is your payment, and while you're here, take a look around. I'm sure we have a potion or other trinket you'd find useful.
This increases armor by 50 for an hour, so I think I'm gonna go with that one.
Have a good one. Hello.
Hey, mister, you look like an adventurer with discerning tastes in wine. I have a favor to ask, and I think I can make you an offer you can't refuse. Forget about it.
Forget about what?
If you talk to anyone about wine, then you know we Galenas sell the best wine in Stormwind. And we're not far, still in the trade district along the city's lovely canals. Here, take this pamphlet. Bring it to my sister, Suzetta, at our shop for a complimentary bottle of our famous Pinot Noir. You won't regret it.
See, this is the bright side, though, to having this AI mod, or this AI add-on, for the voiceover. There's no way I would have said the word Pinot Noir, or however the fuck he just said that properly. So, you know what?
Safe travel.
I like this add-on. I was still kind of on the fence of whether I wanted to keep it or not, but after that, I'm keeping it. There's no way I want to say words like that ever again. No way. I'm already retarded enough as is. There's no way I'm going to be able to ever say that word. At least first try. I remember in the Sun Cleric video, one of the quest givers said the word necromantically, and I was so impressed with myself as I was reading it that I managed to read it right the first time. While we're here, I'm curious what barber-specific hairstyles are available. Nothing really crazy. We'll go ahead and just keep what we've got. Now, there's a ton of quests in Stormwind, and I think most people tend to pass these quests up. I will actually be doing them. Not right now. I'm obviously going to do this one real quick, just because I'm coming over here anyway for enchanting. However, at some point, we actually will come back here and do the Stormwind quests, because I just don't think anyone usually does them, because they're not very efficient. But obviously, we don't care about efficiency around here.
I buy and trade. Ah, so you've seen Renato? Well, here you are, sir. A bottle of our special Pinot Noir.
Pinot
You'll
Noir.
not find its equal in all of Azeroth.
Okay, calm down.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright, back to the task at hand. We need to learn enchanting.
How are you?
If you have what it takes, I will be happy to show you the way.
Oh, he just cuts off there. Okay.
See you around.
Okay, let's go ahead and put our profession abilities right here. Disenchant there, enchanting there. Alright, let's get to disenchanting all of these greens we've got. Great way to level up as well. Before we leave, we also want to make sure we buy a copper rod so we can make a runed copper rod. I make that mistake a lot where I'll forget to do that. let's go ahead and upgrade our satchels as well to 8 slot bags. I thought we had one more. Maybe I accidentally sold
If you
it.
have what it takes, I will be happy to show you the way.
I sell only the finest arcane gear, made by the crafters and mages here in the city of Stormwind. See you around.
Oh well. We can tailor another 8 slot bag later anyway. We're going to put all of our mats in our final bag. And then we'll put miscellaneous stuff in this second to last bag. Let's make the runed copper rod.
If you have what it takes, I will be happy to show you the way.
I sell only the finest arcane gear, made by the crafters and mages here in the city of Stormwind. See you later.
I wonder if there's a way to turn off the audio for just NPCs that don't give quests or anything like that. Well, I have it marked to only play for quest NPCs, but it keeps playing for them anyway, for the shopkeepers. Maybe if I set it to play once for all NPCs? Let's try that out. Let's see if that works. Let's go back and talk to her.
How are you?
There we go. Much
Have a
better.
good one.
Much, much better. Alright, let's get back to it. We're gonna mount up and head back to Goldshire and go back to questing. Another thing about this AI mod too, or this voiceover mod, another reason that I got it is because I thought it would at least smooth progress along. I feel like just the long-winded downtime of me trying to read quests and getting tired really affects the quality of the video overall. So I'm hoping that with the voiceover mod too, it'll actually speed things up a little bit. I mean, yeah, sure, in some ways it's going to slow it down just for the fact that I'm waiting for the voiceover to play out, but I think consistency is key, and that voiceover is going to be consistent, right? It's not going to stumble over its words like I do, or repeat the same word, or get lost in a sentence because I don't know what it was trying to say. And those things, you know, that adds up, that time adds up. And so hopefully things speed along a little bit easier too. And I hope that when we do our Sun Cleric, when I go to try this on the Sun Cleric, I hope too that some of the voices are interesting, right? Like, I'm curious what orcs are going to sound like, what trolls are going to sound like, you know, are they going to sound fantasy accurate, or are they just going to sound like humans too? So I'm curious to see how those play out. And speaking of the Sun Cleric, I mentioned that I was going to do that video next, but I'm OCD, and I didn't like having one video for the Witch Hunter and then 3 for the Sun Cleric, so instead I'm doing my second video now.
Hello.
Alright, let's finally turn this quest in.
Thanks for the dust, adventurer. Here's your cash, and here is a token from associates of mine. You might
Oh,
find
there's
it
the
useful.
8-slot bag that I thought I had. No wonder I never had it to begin with. Let's go ahead and get that equipped. A nice two-handed mace. Pretty decent damage too. I think I'll equip it just because it has stamina. And we do benefit a little bit more from having a two-hander. Just a little bit. Alright, let's see. Remy 2 Times has another quest. Let's see what he repeats this time.
See you later.
Oh, he has 2 quests for us. It looks like the opening dialogue doesn't play with a voiceover, so I will still have to read those. Ah, hero, may I have a moment? You see, I've come across a grand business opportunity and can use your expertise. I've gotten reports of a spider infestation, disgusting things, in the Jasperlode mines. Bad news for the kobolds, but a great opportunity for us. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Oh, the voiceover's not playing. Curious. Apparently the spiders produce a very unique and very valuable type of silk. Gem-encrusted spider silk. I've hypothesized it has something to do with the feasting on the kobold miners located in and around the mine, but it's just a theory. Anyway, if you could bring me 4 of the gem-encrusted spider silks, I could reward you handsomely. See? Like I said, man, I just stumble on my words for no reason at all.
Safe travel.
Yep, accept that quest, and then let's check this other quest out. What is this face right here? What? It's like a sad face. Listen, I have a bit of a follow-up for you, if you're still feeling up to the task. There's talk that the Defias have gathered in a proper hideout east of here. It's a large encampment, far more organized than the usual rabble. Some local merchants were hit in a raid not long ago. Crates of supplies were taken. Useful things like tools, cloth, and even some rare spirits. Rare spirits like wine? The sort of goods folk rely on around here. And it's not without risk, but if someone were to head in and recover what was lost, I know a few people who would be grateful. I would see to it that you're rewarded for your effort. You know what, actually? Maybe it's the custom quests that don't have a voiceover. That might actually be it. Okay. Now, we still haven't taken a look at our level 8 abilities, so let's actually see about that after this quest.
Good day to you.
Oh, are you one of those brave types? The one that deal with dangers and monsters and, all that? It's just that things have not been the same here lately. The tap room's quieter, the roads feel emptier, and even the usual loud sorts have stopped passing through. I keep trying to tell myself it's just a slow season, but I do not think that's it. I heard a rumor, just a rumor, that some of those Defias bandits have built up a camp somewhere east of here. Hey, yeah, we were just talking to Remy 2 Times about that. People are saying they've been stopping travelers, stealing supplies, or maybe worse. I do not really know for sure, but maybe if someone went out there and gave them a reason to think twice, things might calm down a bit. That might bring folks back. Let's do that.
Safe travels.
Okay. Now, I think... Yeah, I don't know where the witch hunter... trainer is. Maybe he's in the basement. No, but the blood mage trainer is down here. And the necromancer trainer. I will just have to keep that in mind in the future. Oh, a lootable item. I mean, it's a good item, just not good for me. I guess I can collect the appearance, though. It's a frying pan, too. Oh my gosh, you know what time it is, boys. Time to transmog my weapon into a frying pan. Holy... Oh, yes. That's fucking awesome. I'm trying to think of what quest sequence I want to do. I'm thinking we go to do Agria's medicine with the manor, just because I'm actually curious to see what happens. Oh my gosh, I got so distracted, I forgot about doing our level 8 abilities. Focus up, holy. Where is my class trainer? That's a Reaper trainer. Rune Master. There he is.
You need something?
You don't really look like a witch hunter, but I'll give it to you. Alright, let's see our level 8 abilities. Embrace the darkness inside you, instantly generating 20% maximum mana and 50% maximum rage. Nice, that goes hand in hand with that combo playstyle we're going for. Daring Escape. Jump backwards 30 yards, causing all ranged attacks to miss you for 2 seconds. So between that, which costs mana, and Vault, which costs rage, if we did both of those back to back, we could travel 50 yards. That is insane. Or I think this one's... Yeah, this is... No, actually this one doesn't have a distance labeled. That's it though. No new abilities or attacks, so it seems like... Don't get me wrong, I mean, Dark Regeneration's a pretty cool ability, but... I don't know. I feel like we haven't gotten any new... like, what would you call rotation abilities in a while. So far it's just been like miscellaneous things. I assume at level 10 though it's going to be really specialized, especially since it seems like there's 2 build paths for this guy with either ranged or melee. Oh well, let's just start heading up to the manor so we can get those quests done. Oops. You know what, let's take a look at this manor real quick. I actually really like... Whoa, that Night Elf Witch Hunter has some cool armor. This manor has like a lakeside view that's pretty cool. Let's circle around and see what the perimeter looks like. Oh, they have a nice little hedge yard back here. This is very, very pretty. Oh, come on. That's a tease. That is clearly a crossbow there. Why is that not lootable? Come on, man. This is so cool looking. I wonder how much of this is custom made, or maybe they just ripped this asset from somewhere else.
Good day to you.
Yes, what business brings you to the Spada estate? I have your potion ingredient, sir. Another errand runner. I don't know what Lady Bianca and Moroi think they're playing at, but their mother, my Lady Agria, doesn't have much time left. Aldea gives the old woman a pitying look. Swaddled in layers of sheets and shawls, she looks half buried already. The ingredients, do you have them? Good. I'll see they're handed to the alchemist. What are my rewards? Not good, not good. I guess we can go for appearance here. Let's go with the belt. Alright, what follow-up quest you got?
Hello.
7 years of bad luck. The Major Domo gives you a long, measuring look. Before you go, I need your help with one more matter. I've had the sense for some time that my lady's ailments aren't physical, but magical. A curse. It started with a broken mirror. And you know what they say, however thorough I've been, shards keep turning up. Bits of glass tucked around the manor and the grounds. Oh, I wonder if this is related to the Abyss quest we did and the girl, like that ghost. Would you kindly deal with them? Absolutely. The rewards seem... there's one upgrade in there. Ooh. Yeah, those boots look pretty nice. They fit the theme we've got going on, too. Alright, so we have to inspect 6 mirror shards. Now, this other witch doctor that's here is fighting these little ghoul goblin things. So something tells me that I'm going to have to wait to... Oh, nope, there's one right here. Hit him with my frying pan. Now, Dark Regeneration has a 45-second cooldown and gives me 50% of my maximum rage. So there's really no reason for me not to just spam it when I'm doing quests. 45 seconds is a very generous cooldown. Oh, come on. Hit him with that frying pan. Oh. Come on. Fuck yeah.
Hey there.
So my instincts were right. There's no cure for old age, but with the curse broken, at least Lady Agria's terrible pains should ease. As he speaks, the years show, furrows cut deep in a lean face, watery eyes spent. He's hardly younger than the lady he serves. Thank you for your diligent service. Alright, what the reward? That's right, we're gonna take these boots. Alright, the quest line ends there, I guess. I'm curious if we'll find some more in a different area, because, like, who gave her the curse? You know what I mean? So I'm curious about that and if that's going to be elaborated on. Before we head east, I think we all know what we've got to do. We've got to go down to the farms and do the farming, the Romeo and Juliet farm quests. I forget the name of the farms, but you guys know which ones I'm talking about. Oh, there they are.
Well met.
Damned if I have come through and ransacked our supplies. What did we ever do to them? Other than feed them before they decided to turn on us, of course. Well, I won't stand for it. You can find their encampment not too far east of here, at Gerode's Landing. Gerode's or Gerod's Landing? I'm not sure. Give them hell and then return those supplies, and I'll see you compensated appropriately.
Light bless you.
Cool. More quests taking us east. Oh wait, no, this one's going less east though, so I'll have to do that one separately.
How are you? Oh, I'm cursed. My heart belongs to Tommy Joe Stonefield, but our families are bitter enemies. So I can't see him, even though my eyes ache to gaze upon that handsome face.
Gross.
Please take this letter and give it to Tommy Joe. He's usually at the river to the west of the Stonefield farm, which is due west of here. See you later.
Also, that first sentence she said blew my goddamn eardrums out. I'm so sorry about that, guys. It seems like the voiceover really likes to emphasize exclamation marks. Damn near turning quest logs into a fucking jump scare game. I'm gonna kill this bear because the level 8 mobs give me some pretty good experience. Oh, it's not as much as it used to be. It was like 200 back when I was level 6, which obviously makes sense. If they're higher level, they're gonna give more experience.
Have a prize-winning pig, Princess. The sow is huge, and she got that way from sneaking over here and eating my veggies. So before she comes to our fields, Princess must die. Bring me her collar as proof of the deed, and I'll give you something for your time.
So that's
Princess is
why we
usually
must
over
kill
at the Brackwell
Princess.
Pumpkin Patch to the east and beyond the McClure farm. Get her before she gets hungry and comes back here. See you around. Hey there. I lost my necklace and think that gutter snipe Billy McClure took it. He's usually scuttling like a rat around the McClure vineyards east of here. Get my necklace back for me and you'll warm an old widow's heart. Safe travels.
Now, as I was saying, I don't think most people have read these quests. So kind of seeing them put into perspective for the first time, I have to be honest, for these quests in particular, they read exactly as I expected them to. I'm gonna kill this gnoll before he messes me up. There we go.
Good day to you.
You have what? Mabel is the light of my dull life. Hurry, let me see her letter. Damn, calm down, you simp.
I can't stand us being apart. I have to see her.
Oh, well.
Please, adventurer, talk with my grandma. If anyone can find a way to bring me together with Maybelle, she can. She's inside our house east of here.
See you around.
Yeah, I think this Romeo and Juliet quest line, you don't have to read the dialogue to know that what this is about, you know?
While our families are feuding, Tommy Joe and Maybelle don't have much of a future, but maybe we can get them together for just a little while. What can we do?
I don't know. What can we do? You tell me. That's literally why I'm here.
Has a potion to unite our two young lovers. Here, take this note to William. He's staying at the Lion's Pride Inn in Goldshire.
Goldshire. Close enough.
Safe travels.
Alright, let's go ahead and first do the Lost Necklace quest, and then kill Princess. Oh, Princess Must Die is way far east. I thought Princess was in this vineyard here. My memory is failing me. You lost a what? Well, I didn't take no necklace because I ain't no thief. Damn, kid, chill. I might know who did, but grin. I'm too hungry to remember. Man, fuck you, kid. Maybe if I got a pie, I could tell you who has that necklace. And you know, I think that old Bernice lady at the other farm makes great pork belly pies. Maybe if you gave her some chunks of boar meat from the boars that hang around our farm, and told her what it was for, she'd bake up a pie for you. This kid is a fucking rascal. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and just murder some pigs real quick. Ooh, we leveled up too. Damn. We got to level 9 pretty quick, I feel like. Damn it. Come on, guys. Give me your fucking meat. I want that boar meat. I need it. Thank you. This guy's name is Ass Pounder. I love that.
Hello.
I don't think it's right feeding the boy who stole my necklace in the first place, but if that's what it takes to get back what's mine, then so be it. Do you have that boar meat? Yes, I do.
Though this wild boar meat is tough. Simmer it enough and it sure does make for some tasty pie. Here you go. And when you give this pie to that Billy, you tell him I hope he chokes on it. Have a good one.
Gladly. A young boy choking on meat? I think we know what's in this kid's future. He either becomes an actor or a porn star, which I guess are the same thing if you think about it. I love how the boy doesn't have a voice either, because the kids don't speak. Ugh, I'm starving. Do you have that pie for me, Joseph? I do. Yum, this pie is the best. I think my memory is coming back to me. I am purposely, like, speaking slightly more sarcastically when I talk like this kid. I was playing near Fargo Deep Mine, and I think I I saw the old lady's necklace. Don't ask me how I got there. It wasn't me. Well, anyway, I saw this big gold-toothed kobold pick up the necklace and run into the mine. Go find that kobold, and you'll find the necklace. I swear. Yeah. Alright. Time to hunt Goldtooth. Oh, looks like there's another player here because there's tons of kobold corpses. That'll make this a little bit easier for us. Kobolds, they're ganging up on me. As they do. That's what they do best. Damn, another one? How many kobolds come over here? Can I stop missing, please? Thank you. The one candle. I wonder what that's a reference to. Let's read the description. I'm very curious what it has to say. Oh, I equipped it automatically. It's a trinket. You took candle? Yes, I did. 4 shadow resistance, though. That's really good. Shadow is a very common damage type you have to deal with. Alright, we're getting kind of low, so let's take a quick second to heal up. Oops, I shot the wrong enemy, but no biggie. Okay, let's give the grandma her necklace back. And then we will head up to Goldshire and talk to William.
You need something? Oh, you found it. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Here, take this. It was my husband's, and he always said it was lucky. If only he didn't forget it on his last campaign. Asterisk sniff asterisk.
Asterisk, sniff, asterisk. I do that too. Glad I'm not the only one that does that instead of just sniffing like a normal person. Okay.
See you around.
We have a lot of these scroll of staminas and scroll of protections. I have to make sure I use them. I mean, if I have so many, I might as well, right? I never equipped those boots we got from the Manor quest. That's kind of embarrassing. Oh, we have a new quest here. Where is it? Oh, Marshal Duggan. What do you got for me?
King's honor, friend.
Report to Gryan Stout. I think that's how you say it, Gryan Stout Mantle.
Looks to me you've seen quite a bit of combat in your time, adventurer. If you haven't already, you should report to Gryan Stoutmantle.
Yeah, I
He
said it
heads
right.
up the People's Militia aimed at protecting the farmlands of Westfall. I bet he could use your help. You can usually find him in the stone tower on Sentinel Hill just off the road in the middle of Westfall.
For the Alliance.
Cool. William, I need a potion.
Hey there.
You have a note from Grandma Stonefield, eh? I haven't seen Mildred in years. I wonder what she has to say.
My heart goes out to those two poor souls. Maybell
Mine
and
doesn't.
Tommy Joe. I remember being young and in love once. There must be something I can do to help them. Let me think.
Let me guess. His old love
I
was
can make an
Mildred.
invisibility liquor for Maybell so she can slip away from the McClure vineyards and go to Tommy Joe. But to make the liquor, I need some crystal kelp. Although the kelp usually grows in the ocean, sometimes murlocs collect it. See if the murlocs near Crystal Lake have any. Crystal Lake is just east of Goldshire.
Goldshire.
Have a good one.
How come the AI doesn't know how to say Goldshire? I feel like it's a pretty easy one. When I was young, every time I did this quest, I would die. Because I would just swim right to the island, pull like 30 murlocs, and then be upset and not know why I died. And then I would make a new character. Looks like there's an elite over there, so we'll have to go kill him. Hopefully he can give us some good loot. Before we try to kill him, let's go ahead and build up our rage. That is a lot of murlocs. This one's coming over here though. Let's get him before he regroups. Same thing. This one's coming back over here. Let's kill him. Good, good. We gotta sell up our inventory again. Sell up? I don't know why. Sometimes I'll add random words when I speak, and they make no sense. Sell off. We have to sell off our inventory. It's getting full again. Where did that Murloc go? The elite. I saw him walk off over here. I don't know if he walks back through the forest, though. We're gonna just go look for him. We're bound to find him eventually. Oh, is that him? Nope. Alright, he walked up here. I guess the real question would be, how far up would he walk? I don't think he would ever come up here. I never knew about this Defias camp here. Looks like there's a lootable item though, so I am going to kill these guys out. They are level 8 though, so I can't be completely cocky. Oh, what the hell? That's a fucking elite. There we go. Hell yeah. Yeah, my mobility skills are really good when I'm out in the open, and I can just kite, especially after I apply my slow. How did... I feel like she was so far away from that guy, I don't really see how this guy got aggroed from that distance. Gear shipment. Ooh, a leather head? A leather headpiece? Nice, that is just a pure 16 armor increase. What does it look like? Damn it, it's the same thing but red. That doesn't really match the color theme I got going on. This one-handed sword, though, that we got from the elite looks pretty good. Same with the chest piece, both level 11 as well. This increases attack power, but has less armor. I don't think, yeah, strength isn't my main attribute, so I don't think it's worth equipping these. Anyway, let's go looking for that Murloc again, that elite Murloc. That's kind of cool looking. Do I have to jump into it? This must be for Dark Moon Fair. Regardless, let's continue looking for that elite. Oh, there he is. Okay. First things first, let's build up our rage. And let's kill this motherfucker. Oh, this guy knocks you up into the air, bastard. This guy is surprisingly tanky for being level 6. Lots of experience, though. Great loot, it looked like. Oh yeah, look at that. Holy crap, that is a nice belt. Increase your dodge rating and an armor increase and agility. I think agility is my main stat. Oh, it doesn't look like it, actually. I guess I might not get my main stat until level 10. Either way, we're going to equip this, obviously. It's a straight upgrade. We're running out of inventory space, so let's go turn this quest in and sell all of our stuff. The pants, unfortunately, were not as good. How is this Murloc keeping up with me? God damn.
Hello.
You got them. Good show. Now just one moment while I concoct the potion.
See you later.
You got them. Good show.
Oh,
Now
gosh
just one
dang it, I
moment while I
didn't.
concoct the potion.
Oh, I deserve
Hello.
that.
What can you do at an inn? Well, when you stay at an inn, you rest very comfortably. Because of this, you will become well-rested much more quickly than you would in the wilderness. When you are well-rested, you learn more from
Oops.
experience.
We have to
You may
disenchant
also
this.
speak with any innkeeper to get a hearthstone, and can later use the
Let's tell that guy to shut the fuck up. Jesus.
What can you do at an
We do have a lot of linen cloth too as well, so we might as well go learn first aid and make some bandages since the witch hunter doesn't have any natural healing abilities. And I think the first aid trainer is over here. Oh wait, no, it's the physician potentially. Let's check her out.
Hello. I can train
Yeah,
you
it
in
is.
first aid techniques.
Safe travels.
We're gonna go until these turn green. Yep, there we go. And we'll learn the
I can
next
train you in
ones.
first aid techniques.
See you later.
And then same thing. Oh, that turned yellow pretty quickly. Same thing, we're gonna do this until it turns green. You probably have noticed too that we gain 3 levels per level up with professions. Now, I don't mind that. I wish it was 2 personally. Because my thought process is that if there were originally 9 classes, and now you have 21, you know, it's not... Or I guess it is triple, huh? Well, maybe 3 is not too bad, because my thought process is like, I can totally understand speeding it up, especially if you have alts. But like 3 times is really fast. Like, you're not going to have multiple, like, blacksmithers or multiple enchanters, right? You're only going to have your one, like, designated enchanter. So it's like, I can kind of understand the speed up, but I just think 3 times speed is a little too much, and maybe they should have just done 2 times. Because the fact that we're already level 75 first aid is kind of egregious.
I can train you in first aid techniques.
Looks like we need level 80 for wool bandages, so we're just going to have to push these greens and hope for the best. But it's things like this, right? If I hit even one level up making these greens, it's going to give me 3, which is unfair. It just trivializes professions just a little bit too much. I wish that me doing the Resolute challenge put my profession experience rates at 1 times speed as well, but unfortunately it doesn't. We're just gonna sell the...
Greetings.
Sell these bandages.
Be careful.
You need something?
You got them. Good show. Now just one moment while I concoct the potion.
Safe travels.
Okay, let's see what we get. Rough stone, that was useless.
What can I
Take
do
this
for you?
invisibility liquor to young Maybelle. It should last long enough for her to visit Tommy Joe.
But
See you around.
the thing I don't like about this quest, like I said, I haven't read the quest dialogue for those before, but you don't need to know what's happening. The thing I don't like about it is, cool, she drinks the invisibility potion, like, then what? Couldn't she have, like, they're gonna notice that she's gone anyway, right? And even if, you know, she could just, like, I don't know, walk around, just, like, go to the river and then walk down the river and then walk back up, like, you could just, like, sneak away. Like, no one's gonna notice that you're gone. Like, you drinking an invisibility potion's the same thing as sneaking away because they no longer see you at the house, right? So there's, like, no point. Just walk over there. And then, like, once you're there, what's your plan? You're gonna stay there forever? Like, this quest line makes no sense. I mean, I think everyone knows that. I'm just stating the obvious, but whatever. During the time this was made, like, RuneScape has a Romeo and Juliet quest too, right? Like, during the time that these were made, that was just, like, the thing. Romeo and Juliet was very popular, Shakespeare was very popular.
Good day
It was
to
put in every video game. Did you deliver my letter to Tommy Joe? What did he say?
Oh,
He said, come
my.
here, bitch.
I feel guilty deceiving my family, but my feelings for Tommy Joe are too strong to ignore. Thank you, adventurer. I'll drink this liquor as soon as I have the chance and sneak away to my love.
You could
And for
just
you,
sneak away
please
without
take this.
drinking it.
See you around.
Oh well, you gave me experience, and that's all that matters. Now, let's do some actual real quests. Killing bandits and getting people their supplies, as we do. Oops. When my class trainer told me I had a duty to hunt evil, I don't think making invisibility potions for 2 love-struck retards was on the agenda. Whoa, chill, bitch. Ooh, we're about to get level 10. You know what that means. I think this gives it to us. Yes, it does. Alright, damn, chill. Let me fucking get into a safe spot before you start giving me all these options. Jesus. Alright, let's see what we have. Alright, so we have Bolt Slinger, ranged damage dealer. Use crossbows to strike down enemies at a medium distance with unparalleled mobility. Main stat, agility. Main armor, mail armor. Let's check out the sample spells. Alright, the passive, ranged attacks and abilities now have a 25% chance to shoot an additional shot, dealing 6 physical damage and generating 5 rage. I do like that a lot, that's pretty cool. Alright, these spells here. Swoop, 1 minute cooldown. Take on the form of a crow for 5 seconds, increasing movement speed by 50% and granting immunities to slows. That's pretty good. And then Witchbane. Unleash a series of devastating shots, dealing 79 physical damage, over 3 seconds. Now, here's the thing about that, though. This passive says that your ranged attacks and abilities have a 25% chance to shoot an additional shot. So I'm going to guess that with this Witchbane ability here, it says fire a series of devastating shots. I'm going to guess, though, that it can still only proc the passive once because it says it just has a 25% chance to shoot an additional shot when using the ability. Like, it doesn't like clarify otherwise. So I'm just going to play it safe and assume that that doesn't stack. Anyway, let's take a look at the other one. Darkness, ranged damage dealer. Use guns and a Shadowhound companion to blast enemies into oblivion from across the battlefield. Main stat, agility. Main armor, mail armor. Sample spells. Let's take a look at the passive. Teaches you Houndmaster's Whistle. Summons a permanent Shadowhound companion to aid you in combat. Your Shadowhound receives 25% of the healing done to you. That's pretty cool. Shadow Trap, 30-second cooldown. Place a dark trap on the ground, lasting 15 seconds. That will curse the first enemy to approach it, stunning them for 3.5 seconds, and dealing 80 shadow damage over 8 seconds. That's a lot of base damage. Witch Blaster, requires guns. Okay, this is interesting. So requires guns and requires blasting powder. It has a 1.13 second cast and costs 25 range. The difference is that my Shadow Blast now does not have a cast time, but this one does. But it deals 140% ranged weapon damage, which is way more, plus 41, so just a humongous damage increase. I'm not sure if I will take that one or not. We will find out. Alright, Inquisition talent tree. Melee damage dealer. Complexity normal. Use dual weapons to hunt the evildoers of Azeroth, burning them in searing flames of judgment. Main stats, agility and intellect. Main armor, mail armor. Alright, what's the passive? Using Dawnblade now grants you Flames of Sin for 3 seconds, causing your auto attacks to deal 12 additional fire damage. Granting yourself Flames of Sin while it's already active will increase the current duration by 3 seconds. Additionally, increase your expertise by 10. You know what? I wasn't really interested in going with melee, but that's pretty interesting. I actually like that a lot. Alright, Burrow Bolt. Instant cast, 30-second cooldown. Shoot a bolt with a rope attached to it. Shoot a bolt with a rope attached to it at an enemy, dealing 14 physical damage and pulling them to you. Duskblade, one-handed melee weapon. Strike an enemy with both weapons, dealing weapon damage plus leeching 24 health as Shadow Strike damage. That's pretty interesting. What's the current one? Yeah, we have Dawnblade and then Duskblade, but it looks like Dawnblade is the one that gives me Flame of Sin, but Duskblade strikes with both weapons, so it should technically apply the additional fire damage. That is pretty good. We'll see about that. And then Black Knight, pink. Don your Witchmail and wield a two-handed sword to deflect attacks and defend allies. Main stats, agility and stamina. Main armor, mail armor. Alright, the passive, increase your total health by 20% and reduce damage dealt by 10%. Okay, not good for questing. Burrow Bolt, we already know what that does. Noctis Blade, strike an enemy dealing 100% weapon damage, plus 25, scaling with your defense rating, and healing you for 50% of the damage dealt. Only usable after dodging or parrying an attack. Okay, so Black Knight's off the table. Sounds sick, and it looks like a great class, but not good for questing. I mean, I guess it technically is good for questing because, you know, you're tankier, but dealing less damage is not ideal. I want to do Inquisition, but I'm not going to, because we already have our Sun Cleric, who is also a dual-wielding melee attacker. So I think I want to do one of these two classes here. What we're going to do, we're going to check both of the talent trees out real quick and see what it has to offer. So let's go ahead and check them out. Let's first take a look at two of the passives to see what it's kind of leaning towards. So at level 20, we gain the passive dealing damage with Heart-Seeking Bolt and Ricocheting Bolt now restores your mana. Okay, nothing crazy. Level 30 passive, dealing damage with Shadow Blast or Witchbane now reduces the enemy's armor by 5%. That's pretty good for boss killing. Alright, so we have, yep, Witchbane, unleash a series of devastating shots. Heart-Seeking Bolt, charge up a powerful bolt that deals 200% weapon damage plus 88 Shadow Strike damage. Reduce their healing receive. And it is usable while moving at a 1.1 second cast. That's pretty good. And then Tormentor, fire a deadly bolt dealing 4 Twilight damage plus 144 over 18 seconds. Twilight damage, that's kind of sick. Deplete your rage to shoot a powerful bolt, dealing 76 shadow damage, and converting each point of rage into additional damage. Only usable on enemies that have less than 35% health. Okay, so very kind of bursty, single target damage. Let's take a look now at Darkness. The level 20 passive, increase the range of auto shot, muzzle, Dark Slayer, Shadow Blast, and Bullet Throw to 40 yards. Oh, it's a level 15 passive actually. And then the level 20 passive is to increase your critical strike rating by 25% of your intellect. Oh man, that's pretty sweet. 10-second cooldown, instant cast. Unleash a quick shot, dealing 100% ranged weapon damage plus 23 physical damage and granting you quick draw. Your next Dark Slayer, within 6 seconds, is an instant cast. Dark Slayer is my rage generator, so that's pretty useful. I'm thinking we're gonna go with this one. It just seems really powerful. Just raw value, just an insane amount of value. Great rage generation, gaining critical strike chance. We have a pet as well. Every 5th Dark Slayer within 15 seconds now transforms your quick draw into 6-fold shot, which unleashes 6 quick shots across 1.5 seconds, each dealing 100% ranged weapon damage plus 45 physical damage and generating 3 rage, usable while moving. Yeah, I really don't see a reason not to use this. We'll take another look at Bolt Slinger before making the final decision. Ricocheting Bolt, fire a shot that rebounds on hit, striking up to 5 enemies and dealing 100% ranged weapon damage plus 53 as Shadow Strike to them, dealing 25% more damage per target hit. Now that's pretty good though, that is a good ability. Yeah, even then though, I don't think it's worth. I just think that Darkness giving us the Hound is very nice. As well as just the raw early talents that we can get. I don't think there's a reason not to go with this. So let's go ahead and, yep, let's lock in. I think it was, yeah, Darkness. Yeah, we're gonna do Darkness. So we've learned Houndmaster's Whistle, which gives us a Shadow Hound. So let's go ahead and use that now. Call from the shadows. Coalesce the shadows, bringing back your Shadow Hound from the dead. Okay, so just a lot of abilities related to our Hound. Oh, my UI is a little low though. Let's see if I can fix that. That looks good. You know what? Let's we're gonna be a little crazy with this, alright? We're gonna put the Shadowhound portrait, my pet portrait, right there. And then we're actually going to move the pet action bar. What the? There we go. Move the pet bar right there. There we go. It's a little different. Kind of cluttered though. No, I don't think I like that. We're gonna put it back to the original. Alright. So now we have a new mission. Getting a gun as soon as possible because we have to get a gun before level 11 if we want to make use of our talent tree. In the meantime, let's go ahead and continue up this quest. And okay, first off, I think defensive is the one we want, right? Yeah, there we go. Let's see how much damage the pet's doing. You know what? He's actually doing a good amount of damage. Hitting very consistently. Whoa, where'd this bodyguard come from? Oh, she disarmed me, you bastard. Whoa, 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 things are getting a little crazy here. Let's chill out, everyone. Let's chill out. Whoa, whoa, okay, 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 okay. They're chain stunning me right now, which is not good. There we go. Holy. You know what? It was a godsend that I decided to pick the class with the Shadowhound there, because if I was not level 10 right there, I think I was dead. I don't think there was any way I could have lived through that without my Shadowhound grabbing at least one of their aggro. Like, that was very lucky. Like, truly, this character should be dead. There's no reason we should have lived through that, and it was only thanks to the Shadowhound that we did. Because I activated my defense reduction, I activated my cost reduction, you know, I used my potion, I used every resource available, and I was still getting chain CC'd, and the dog pulling a little bit of the aggro gave me a little bit time to shoot a couple more shots and kill some of the enemies. That's lucky. It's crazy to think that if we showed up here one quest later, we would have died. These field rations give us a stamina boost, so we'll have to use those here soon.
Need help?
How's the search going? The Defiants haven't given you too much trouble, have they? You don't even know. Praise the king. I was worried we may never see those supplies again. I don't know what we would have done without you, hero. I don't know either.
Go with honor.
Well, 600 experience. Not bad. So you know what? I'll take it. Oh, and a new mace. This one-handed mace does so much damage. I think I'm going to equip this mace with this. Oh, I can't equip this sword yet. We're definitely going to equip this mace later, though, for sure. Because since we're going with this, with darkness as our talent tree, we do not care about Dawnblade. It's truly, like, useless. We don't need it. So I think going for just better stats with our melee weapons is what matters, rather than, like, you know, damage or min-maxing. Yeah, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the supply run here and then run north to Fargo Deep, or not Fargo Deep, Jasper Lode Mine, and then we'll head back to Goldshire and then turn in our quests then, and then probably end the video there. I guess it just depends on how things go. If we're close to level 11, maybe I'll push the video a little bit longer just so we can try our talent tree's Witch Blaster ability. This is kind of cool looking. Oh, there's a fucking Defias there I didn't see. Alright, let's just go in guns blazing. Activate my potion. These bandits kicking me is very dangerous. A necklace that doesn't do anything. Yeah, my current necklace actually gives me something, so we're just gonna go ahead and disenchant this. Who is... Whoa, where'd you come from? Chill, bitch. I'm gonna pull that whole fucking crowd. I knew it. I guess my dog technically pulled it, though. Hey, fuck you. There has to be like a lootable item here, right? A suspicious guard? That's actually kind of cool storytelling. That's great world building right there. Let's just go ahead and kill these guys. Maybe this guy will actually give us a quest, who knows? If so, I would be absolutely elated if he gives us a quest. He does. Okay, that's so cool. We'll read this in a moment. Great world building. A great time to give me a quest. We'll wait till we're out of the we'll wait till we're out of the camp before we read it. Well, we should actually read it now, just in case it makes us want to kill more of these guys. You found what looks like a genuine Alliance document carried by a man dressed as a soldier deep in a Defias outpost. The contents point to collusion between Alliance forces and local bandits. This should not be happening. Someone loyal needs to see this. Deliver the document to an appropriate Alliance official. With any luck, they will know what to do with it. Report to Marshal Duggan. I accept. Okay, I'm still curious if there's a lootable item we can find around here, but I'm not seeing anything, so I think we just bail. since we're level 10 as well, we probably do have more abilities from our trainer that we can learn. So we'll have to make sure too when we go back to Goldshire we talk to him. I see a lootable item over here. Let's go check this out. Shadowhound seems to be getting pretty low, and these fireball casters are actually killing me. That's not good. There we go. Oh, it's because there's more of them than I thought. That's really not good. Alright, that was a close call. Let's start bandaging up. There we go. Okay, let's retreat this way. Yeah, when I pulled that camp, there was a lot. I thought there was only 2 spellcasters, but there was actually 3 of them. That was a lot of upfront damage. That was very dangerous, but luckily we just killed the melees pretty quickly and then was able to just, you know, sustain through the rest of it. Thank goodness though my Shadowhound didn't die. If my Shadowhound died there, it probably would have been a lot closer, but he pumped out a good chunk of damage. God, 18% of my damage dealt was from him. Yeah, so having the Shadowhound there was very, very beneficial. Now, to be fair, I am playing more dangerous because I have him. However, I should not get cocky. I should, you know, I'm kind of testing the waters. But I do need to play safer. I can't be doing things like that. Otherwise, I'm going to die and it would have been for nothing. On the bright side, we have a ton of linen from these guys, which is very nice. Make some more bandages. I need wool though, that's the main thing I need, obviously. However, the linen can be useful when we learn tailoring. Use it to level that up. We should probably do that next too. I totally forgot to... Oh, we have Shadow Trap. I forgot about that. Sweet. Yeah, the kobold stepped onto the trap. Now he's gonna die. Oh, is that an elite? Oh, that is. That's not good. We're just gonna use our abilities here to buff ourselves. Oh, just kidding. We did 1 billion damage to him. He was no threat at all. Don't know what I was even scared about. Oops, uh-oh. I'm gonna keep exploring here. I'm gonna go deeper because maybe there's a lootable item or an elite we can kill. We gotta clear up this inventory though. It's getting too full. I wish I could use shields, but I understand why I can't. Now there is an elite, so that's good. It looks like it's an elite, not a rare. Oh no, it is a rare, okay. Now, we have to go around, because if we try attacking him from there, I'm just going to end up pulling all of the mobs, so we're going to actually walk to him the proper way, otherwise we're just going to die. Also, that's kind of funny, the kobolds wrapped up there. Okay, well, I just destroyed that guy, holy shit. Oh, cool, he's alone. Let's just kill him now. No reason not to, right? Place our trap, that should stun him, yep. Fuck yeah, too easy. What do we get? Chess piece, which is unfortunately not useful. What does it look like though? Oh, it's not bad. We got an upgrade in our boots, giving us +2 stamina and more armor, so that was a really good upgrade. Which we definitely need more armor, but especially we need more stamina right now. And then unfortunately a chest piece that's not useful. I don't think there's anything else back here, but we might as well come back here. We're killing these enemies pretty quickly. Might as well just scout it out. Worst case scenario, what? We get more experience. Which we've already learned is a good thing. Yep, right there. It looks like that's a lootable item. Oh, and a chest too. Nice. Yeah, inventory's way too full. We'll just have to dispose of some items. Get rid of the cheap items. Cool looking dagger, maybe? Chance on melee hit to inflict 13 nature damage. Actually, we might as well use this, right? Because, as I said, we don't really need the stats from a two-hander, so we might as well just dual wield here and get the extra advantages. Now, yeah, it's on melee hit, it has a chance to deal the damage, but again, I'd rather have that, because if we're going for melee attacks anyway and we're not going to be using Dawnblade, we might as well just use that over a two-hander. Okay, let's Hearthstone back, because I don't think we have anything else to do. We do not. So yeah, we're just going to Hearthstone back and turn in our quests, and then visit our class trainer. And then we should be level 11, so we'll go and see if we can get a gun, and then mess around with our new ability before heading off.
How are you?
Talk to this girl. You really did it? That's such a relief. Maybe things will start picking up again, and the Lion's Pride will feel a bit more like it used to. Warmer, busier. That'd be nice. All I've got left to give you is this old ring. Been in my family 4 years, but it's all I can spare now. I think my inventory's full. Oh no, I think I have just enough space. I do. Nice. Let's go ahead and sell this stuff. The finger, unfortunately, the ring she gave us doesn't have stat. So we'll just disenchant it. Oops. We are not going to disenchant the hammer. We're going to sell it because that's 7 silver. So I'd rather take the 7 silver over a little bit of disenchanting material.
Light bless you.
Wait, what? Oh, I thought that was the question. There we go.
Greetings.
Alright, let's talk to him about the guard that we found at the Defias camp. So, you found this on one of our own, did you? The seal's legitimate. I'd stake my badge on it. But these orders are treason. Coordinating with bandits, authorizing raids on our people. This isn't some forgery. Someone gave these commands, and they'll answer for it. Thank you for bringing this forward. Quietly, we'll handle the rest. Cool.
Go with honor, friend.
Nice, 700 experience. That's pretty good. Alright, Jasper Lode Mine.
Kobolds at the Jasper Lode mine, you say? Curses. The situation is worsening by the minute. Thank you for the report, adventurer. But I wish that the news you brought was good news.
For the Alliance.
850 experience for that. Let's go, dude.
What can I do for you? The garrison on our western border sends word of increasing gnoll and thief activity. They're requesting we send more Stormwind soldiers, but we just don't have any to spare. If you can help, we could use it. Go and speak with Deputy Rayner at the Westbrook garrison and see what he needs done. The garrison is down the road to the west. After you cross the bridge over the small brook, it will be to the right. Be careful.
Now, turning in this quest should level us up.
Good day to you.
Let's turn in... What is up with this frowny face? I don't know what that means. Does it mean like it's a low-level quest, maybe?
How are you?
Maybe it means that it's doesn't have voiceover? Alright, let's turn in Extravagant Order. So, hero, how does your foray go? Or how goes your foray into the Jasper Lode mine? Pretty good. Let's see what you found. Wow, I mean, it's just as I expected. You've done well, hero. Here, take this as generous payment for your assistance. You know what I've noticed? Remember how I said that Remy 2 times his name comes from repeating himself, right? I just realized, though, that in the custom quests, he isn't doing it. I don't think the people that made these custom quests knew that he did that. Because, like, no one reads quest dialogue. So I think it's kind of funny that he's not repeating himself because it's not made by the original game. It's not made by Blizzard.
See you later.
I'm not dissing it or anything. I'm not like saying I'm like super upset about it. Let's learn our new ability. I'm just saying, like, I just, you know, it's a hard observation to make, to maybe notice that he talked like that, right? And that's where his name comes from.
What can I do for you?
Oh well, let's turn in Supply Run. How's it look out there? You get your hands on any of those crates? Yes, I did. Well done. I'll see to it these goods are back to their rightful owners. Okay, looks like these are all appearances I have not collected. This armor increase is so small, I don't really care to collect it, or I don't really care to get it for the upgrade. But I think I'm gonna go with the Defias Turncoat's Jerkin. I think it looks really good.
Safe travels.
Sell that. Got another mace here we can sell. So let's do that real quick and then go to our class trainer. And then we have to get a gun. Alright, let's see if any of these guys have a gun. Yes, right there she does. The downside is that it is not... The downside is it has less damage than our crossbow. So I'm thinking we're going to head to Stormwind and see if we can find a good gun there.
See you later.
Yeah, I think that's what we have to do.
See you around.
What can I do for you?
I supply only the finest goods. Have a good one.
You need something? I'm sorry, I'm a bit busy right now making horseshoes for Werner Osgood in Lakeshire. There's a dwarven weaponsmith in Stormwind, Grimmond Elmore, who sent word that he needs help with a delivery. I believe he wants a package sent to his homeland in the north. You have a sturdy pair on you, so if you're interested in some legwork, then speak with Grimmond. We could use you down here to keep our ties strong with the dwarves. You can find Grimmond Elmore at the weapon shop in the dwarven district of Stormwind in the northeast section of town.
We're going to Stormwind anyway, so we might as well do that. I'm trying to remember where the tailoring trainer is in Elwyn Forest. I think it's up north here on the path to Northshire, so let's see if we can find her. I want to learn tailoring. What does this guy sell?
Need something?
Okay, this guy sells some stuff. Nothing we're looking for, though.
Need help?
Yeah, I think we just go to Stormwind. We're going to the Dwarven district anyway, too, so... I mean, they're bound to have guns. It's like their whole shtick. Now, that's the crazy cat lady there. I feel like it's one of these huts out here. Ooh, a lootable item. Let's see what it is. Watch it be a gun. I'd blow my brains out. Okay. Okay, whew. I made a very dangerous promise there before seeing what it was. No trainer there. Nor here. We're going to Stormwind anyway. We can just learn there. I really want to test out our new ability before I log off. We still have to talk to our class trainer too. At this point, I think I'm just going to put Dawnblade right here out of the way. Because, like I said, I really just don't think we're ever going to use it.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay, that was an easy quest. Or will be an easy quest. Okay, don't care about that. That's a challenge that we don't want to do. Alright, let's go to the tailoring trainer. If I recall, I think she's over on the left side, just down here. I could be mistaken. Nothing yet. Dude, what on earth? I thought there was a tailoring trainer here. Yeah, tailor and fit shop. What the hell? Oh, is the quest?
Hey there.
My son Thurman is an apprentice at the Larson Clothiers in the Mage's Quarter. He was in a hurry today and forgot
See you
his
around.
shears
Oh,
and needles.
gotcha.
I know a great adventurer
This
like
random
you must
quest
have
I just
important
found
tasks
is
at hand.
telling me
But
where the
without his
tailoring
tools,
trainer is.
Thurman can't do his apprentice work. Please, adventurer, can you take my son's sewing kit to him? Larson Clothiers is one of 2 clothing shops in the Mage's Quarter. It's the one deeper in near
Yep,
the
right
Mage's
there.
Tower.
Why did I think it was over there? I must be crazy. Or maybe it's over there in Classic WoW. Or, I mean, Retail WoW. Oh well, I won't think about it too much. Yep, tailoring trainer. Perfect.
Yes, I've been running this shop for some time now. Business has been pretty good lately. A lot of new adventurers coming through.
Let's go ahead and put tailoring right here. And let's start making some clothes. We'll need some coarse thread too. Honestly, making these items is good experience too. 40 experience about every time we make a cloth here. That's kind of impressive. We're gonna go till it turns green as per usual. Okay.
Need help? Yes, I've been running this shop for some time now. Business has been pretty good lately. A lot of new adventurers.
Greetings.
Yes, I've
Looking for something
I
specific?
sell only the
Alright, we want
finest
coarse
arcane
thread.
gear.
Let's
Made by
buy
crafters and mages
20.
here in the city
Oops.
of Stormwind.
20 of that. And then we're only gonna buy 10 fine thread. We'll buy 20 more coarse thread actually. There we
Safe
go.
travels.
Alright, let's see what we can do with that. Tailoring. Okay. We're gonna make linen robes because they sell for the most, so I can make most money back. Or I guess I shouldn't. I guess it might not be the most money back because he uses 3 bolts of linen. But in terms of coarse thread,
What can
it's
I do?
costing
Yes,
me
I've
the
been running
least.
this shop for some time now. Business has been pretty good lately. A lot of new adventurers coming through.
Go with honor, friend.
Oh, I guess we can disenchant it too. You've probably noticed as well the extra stats here. When you craft items, it randomizes some stats on it, and then you can upgrade and change those stats with your profession. Makes doing your professions a lot more worth it too, especially if you're doing like Resolute runs. It's a great way to get gear.
Well met.
Yes, I've been running this shop for some time.
I need to change that setting again. I should probably actually make items that use the least bolt of linen cloth just to save time. In that case, that would be the gloves. Oh, I can still disenchant them. That's nice. like these recipes are starting to get expensive, but I think I'm still gonna push until we can make our recipe here, or learn our recipe we found here. We're gonna run out of linen cloth, which isn't the worst thing ever, but I don't know if we'll be able to make it to level 95 tailoring, unfortunately. Maybe one of these capes, though, will give us a stat we want. Doesn't look like it. The hit rating is really nice, but I don't want to sacrifice the 3 stamina we currently have. We'll do some enchanting here in a second, too. My dog is standing on the table like he owns the place, because he does. He bought it last year. The kid purposely forgot his tailoring kit, that's funny. Okay, let's head to the Dwarven District. I guess, well, we can do some enchanting before we head over there.
Hey there. See you later.
Alright, yeah, might as well just start enchanting. I'm thinking... yeah, let's just start giving us a ton of health. I think health is really the only way to go. Well, I mean, minor resistance, actually. We'll do minor resistance, too, just because it's all schools of magic.
What can I do for you?
Ugh, we are going through all of our money. Oh, man.
Safe travels.
It's worth it. Points of armor. I still think we'll keep the resistances though. Yeah, better than nothing. I don't know how these upgrade kits work. Do you have to... I think I have to use it. Maybe... it upgrades one of your enchantments to a stronger one? Weird.
Step on up. Have a good one.
Okay, our professions are looking pretty decent. Let's go ahead and head over to turn this quest in and find a gun. I forget I have a mount. We'll have to find a way to make some money too. It's going to be harder on hardcore because we can't sell things on the auction house, but... or do the Mana Storm. The Mana Storm is another great way to make money, which is this server's kind of like special feature or special game mode that you can play. Now we have a weaponsmith.
If you've come looking for the finest craftsmanship on this or any other continent in the
God, this
world,
guy is
then you've come
fucking
to the right
passionate.
place. Grim and Elmore at your service.
God, I will do anything for that man.
My delivery, very good.
Okay, his voice changed up real quick. Oh my god.
Stormpikes are a respected dwarven clan and are well known for their fine and discerning tastes. So it's no wonder that Gringer Stormpike, a mountaineer of Ironforge, commissioned me to craft him a weapon. The weapon is finished, but Mountaineer Stormpike is far away, in distant Loch Modan. If you plan on traveling to the north, can you deliver this package to him?
Yes.
My last message from Mountaineer Stormpike said he's stationed at the Northern Guard Tower in Loch Modan.
His passion died off really quick as he continued to talk to me.
See you soon. Safe travels. Great to meet you. Don't let the humans in the bazaar fool you, lad. With the subway those gnomes built, it's easier than you might think to transport goods from Ironforge. If they try to tack on import fees, just tell them you're gonna buy your gear from me. You got my attention. What are you, daft? That's not a weapon, that's a dinner knife. I don't train amateurs. Very good.
Fair. Alright, let's see. We gotta find a gun vendor, which we literally did. Very
Don't
good.
let the humans in the bazaar fool you, lad. With the sub...
Okay, yeah, this guy's... These guns are not good.
Be good.
I need a good set of guns, not this baby shit you guys are selling. hate to admit it, but I just think we just don't get a gun. We have to wait. I don't think it's worth getting rid of this high base damage that we have, because if we get a gun with less base damage, it's also going to affect our rage generator. And I just don't think it's worth lowering that damage for one ability. Don't get me wrong, Witch Blaster looks good, but we still have Shadow Blast 2 that we can use. Yeah, maybe there's another weapon trainer in the trade district that has a better weapon. Before we go to the trade district, though, let's, hey, what's this? I don't know what this is, this portal. Weird. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna stop by the Flight Master first. We could also find a good gun in Westfall too. Maybe we just head to Westfall now. Because I just don't think... I'm not confident we'll find a gun in the eastern side of Elwyn Forest. Because, I mean, there's a chance, but...
Where is it you would like to go, lad?
Alright, so it looks
For
like
just
this
a few
guy
coins,
will
my
let me
griffins
go
can get
right
you
to
there
Westfall.
faster than even the swiftest horse. Light bless you.
We won't take it, though. Let's see what this person has. I doubt
Hello?
she'll have
Just
guns,
browsing
but
my
maybe.
wares, or is there something specific I can help you find today?
Yeah, I'm looking for a gun. No, she doesn't have a gun. She has some super high damage crossbows, like super high damage, but no gun. Okay, what do you have? Please have something.
Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't
No,
find
he
you.
has the same
Now,
things.
What can I help you with?
No gun. Yep, we're just out of luck. I guess we're gonna have to wait until we can, you know, loot a decent one or find a shopkeeper that has a decent one. This guy sells mail
Just
armor.
browsing my wares, or is there something specific I can help you find today? For the Alliance.
You need something? See you around.
How may I help? Greetings.
Alright, let's Hearthstone back to Goldshire. Talk to our class trainer, and then we'll end it there. Disappointing way to end the video, sadly. Not getting our gun or being able to use our new ability, but... you know, that's just how it is. It's not worth the damage loss. And besides, it's something to look forward to if we find a gun. I like how I keep going upstairs to the inn, because that's where the Sun Cleric trainer is on our other character. Level 2 Shadow Blast. That's pretty good. And that's it. Wow. He said my flintlock shot generates rage. Do I have a new ability I don't know about? No, I don't. Okay. So just a mistimed...
Something?
Yeah, just a mistimed chat dialogue. Okay, well, I guess we will end it here, and then we'll head east and start clearing out those quests, and hopefully we can find a gun. But, I mean, otherwise, I mean, this is still a good video overall. Our talent tree does look absolutely amazing. The next video will be the Sun Cleric, so unfortunately I'll have to bite my tongue. That's not the proper metaphor for this. I'll have to bide my time until I can, you know, play this character again. But either way, I'm excited to play both characters. Both characters have a lot going on for them. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.